Right, let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes. Hello, everyone. We're back at it again with a co-op career mode with my former rival, TOUSSAINT 0208, and we are rivals once again. Can't see what the car looks like, but you can see what team we're in. We have joined Alpine, whereas TOUSSAINT has joined, there you see, McLaren. We're already ahead of him in the standings. I think that's telling something already. P15 compared to his P16, and we haven't even gone out on track yet. That already proves something in this career mode save. We're teammates with Fernando Alonso, partnering up with the two-time world champion. And let's start with some R&D. We're gone for two teams that are fairly close to each other in the R&D performance. You can see McLaren just ahead of us at Alpine. First race of the season is Saudi Arabia. So we're going to look to do some, I think, power and downforce. Maybe the two upgrades that we should do is, because you can see Alpine, we have the slowest engine by far compared to McLaren. If we head over to the chassis, midfield, aero, we're one of the best. So I don't think aero is something that we need to prioritise for the minute. Definitely the powertrain and the chassis side of things. Let's get a minor engine power upgrade on Saudi Arabia, and also weight reduction. We can do that in time for Saudi Arabia as well. Let's have a look at the calendar that we've got lined up for the season. We start off at Saudi Arabia, 16 races. We move over to Australia, then Imola, Miami, Spain, Baku, Silverstone, Austria, Belgium, Italy, Singapore, Japan, USA, Mexico, Brazil, and to finish off in Abu Dhabi. We're going to smash this one, guys. Team X Natty G. We're going to make sure that we beat TOUSSAINT in the championship. We got the message from Otmar welcoming us to the team, and we're going to have a fantastic season. His door is always open if we need anything. And our facility upgrade man, Ethan, we don't need to know about that. TOUSSAINT's waiting for me. Let's advance time. It's now time, though, to reveal our car to the world of Formula One that we'll be driving this season. There you have it then. That's the car that we all know and love. Before we get into Saudi Arabia, we are going to do some driver perks. We're going to get the development upgrade package, and it's going to cost us $250,000, but we're going to get more resource points. Could be crucial. Do we get our upgrades on in time? We've got a chassis department event, actually. It's an issue. Our charity has asked if we'd be happy to help patronise their cause by becoming the face of their latest campaign. Unfortunately, this would mean missing the chassis department team building event. Now, this doesn't actually tell us what the consequences or benefits would be if we accept or decline. I've got a feeling that if we accept, maybe the marketing will go up and the chassis department morale will go down. We do need upgrades in the chassis. We are going to decline it.
The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping us.
I'm ready to get this race underway. We're absolutely going to smash it. I think I have a Saudi Arabian setup ready. I'm not too sure. So then, without further ado, let's get into round one, season one at Saudi Arabia. Hello.
Hello.
Finally,
So, after that fiasco.
after 20 minutes of trying to find the audio share setting.
Right then, shall we hop into practice?
Well, let's do this.
I'm gonna have to edit out my setup names. I have to blur them out. They cannot run. Alright, let's go out onto the racetrack. Welcome to Saudi Arabia.
A few moments later.
We'll say nothing else about the surrounding. Oh, I've crashed in the tunnel.
It's happened immediately. All caught on camera.
For God's sake. He makes his way down into turn number one. He's locked up again. Oh, that must be a glitch, because you...
Ooh.
Oh, now very close. Oh, someone spun.
Yeah, it's one of the Alpines.
Is it you?
Must be Alonso.
Oh, I nearly spun. Felt the rear going light.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's assess the gravity of the situation. We're currently P9 in practice. Got front wing damage, and now we've got to wait 10 minutes for it to be repaired. TOUSSAINT has gone faster than us, but on the medium tyres, we did have a half spin on our first lap. So all in all, it's not too bad. We are getting smashed by Alonso, but Alonso's beating Norris. Ignore the tyre compounds. All is well.
Oh, I'm being impeded by Albon. Oh my, what are you doing?
Good job, Albon. Head of Norris, and he's on the softs. But oh
Something gone quite horribly.
no!
Let's see what the standings like at the end of FP1.
Yay!
P13. It's not looking
Oh
good.
dear, it's not looking good for McLaren.
It's not looking great for McLaren right now.
McLaren in the mud. Your whole second of my lap.
Shush.
I didn't use tyres. That's how good I am.
You didn't use time.
No, my
Love to see it.
no tyres were required. Quality time.
I think this could be quite a painful experience.
This will determine whether we need to up or down the AI difficulty.
Well, it'd be kind of weird if you're on the front row and I'm last.
Well, the AI tends to be good in qualifying. So if we're like,
Yeah.
I think if we're third,
Well, you have the fifth quickest car, no?
yeah,
And I
we're
have the
fifth and
sixth quickest
sixth.
car. So we should be around like that 9th to 12th kind of range. There,
Battling with the Alfa Romeos.
literally. Alfa Romeo are like our common enemy right now.
Okay, engines fired up, we're set.
I know I can find time. Because that was dreadful.
Oh, it was looking good.
Oh, you spun. You dead?
Sorry. Penalty for collision with Stroll. I didn't touch him. I didn't touch him.
Oh, the
Oh, it's the
first
same
major
in
mistake.
Bahrain when Bottas ploughed into me going into the pits and I got a penalty. Already I've got a 5-place grid penalty for something I didn't do. Okay guys, back into the pits. Now it was a good first lap. We were purple through the first 2 sectors, but then we had that spin. Unfortunately, we got a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with Stroll. Didn't quite see him coming, forgot he was behind us. We did move over slightly to the left. That is my bad. The pace is there though. We do have the pace in this Alpine. The setup is working nicely. I reckon we can push for maybe a top 8 starting grid. We will, but that aims to be about 12th on the grid. Alright, we've got enough fuel for another lap. We're going to have to go for it again. Messed up on my first 2 laps. Purple through the first sector. It is myself and TOUSSAINT are the only 2 drivers out on track at the minute. Thankfully he's nowhere near us. Oh yes, P6. Is there a cheeky little lap time there?
What time?
29.6.
Jesus.
P6.
What's Alonso done?
He's P7 behind me. Let's have a look.
Fernando is behind you now. So their best lap time.
29.6 as well.
29.6.
Oh, people going out on the track. Both Mercedes out.
Oh, it was really weird. Alonso came out of the pit lane.
Yeah.
Like when the guys were getting my cars out, I saw Alonso go past.
Yeah,
But
he
he's
came out the
behind
pit
me.
lane again. Yeah, it's a really weird glitch that happens. I don't know why they have just
Got 3
patched
Alpines.
it. Yeah, 3 Alpines.
Yeah, Oscar
That's
Piastri
how they
sees the lead.
Oscar Piastri. That's how they solved the Piastri problem.
Final run time. Let's do this. Giving Alonso the juicy slipstream. We're going to improve by 5.5 tenths.
What?
What a lap. Up to the line. P5. 6.
Seeing that lap. I'll be seeing that lap. How do you do a 29, what, 0?
29-0, yeah.
What? How?
My middle sector. You know when when you hit the margins when you
Yeah.
when you get excited on the exit of a corner. And honestly, I would be more than willing to upload the full lap. Obviously, I'm not though because there might have been 1 or 2 corner cuts.
Natty.
Probably, I can't remember. Perez on pole. Let's look at that instead.
That's realistic.
Well, you're where you're supposed to be, in the mud,
I am roughly. Shut up.
at the back.
Shut up.
So, unfortunately, we've picked up some grid penalties and we'll be starting further back than you expect. As for how bad it is, that'll depend on what the other drivers want.
Alright guys, so after that qualifying, starting P6 for the race, but we've got grid penalties, so we actually will be demoted 5 positions into P11. We've got 2,500, almost 2,500 resource points. Can we spend anywhere? We can do a major engine power upgrade, which we are going to try and rush on for the Australian Grand Prix next race. We're also going to look to do some weight reduction, even more weight reduction. Not sure about the downforce because we do have good downforce compared to the other teams. So we are going to go to do some chassis upgrades. We've got 15% off. We're going to try and rush that as well before Australia. Let's try and get that on. That could jump us above McLaren in terms of development. And we're also going to look to do some front downforce. We're not going to rush it in time for Australia because I do want something definitely going on the car for Imola with the resource points available to spend just in case we need to redo any of the other failed upgrades because they do have a 40% chance of failing, which would not be great if they fail. So without further ado, I'm ready for qualifying. Two Saints in the mud. Let's get into it.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Sergio Perez on pole today, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have
Red Bull front row lockout, where have I seen that before?
Carlos Sainz and Russell, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Bottas, Lando Norris, Daniel.
Way.
Oh, you're just ahead of me. On the same row in qualifying. Alex Albon. Oh, Stroll got a penalty as well.
It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. So here we are in 2022 at the start of another Formula 1 World Championship. It all begins here, the start of the next generation of Formula 1. With the end of the second turbocharged era, a new dawn begins. New regulations have been brought in to promote better racing, with the 2 big standout changes being the wheel size increase and the aerodynamics on the car itself. But will this
Hello.
result in us having a repeat
My driver waving to the camera.
Will Mercedes retain
Let's go, Lando.
the title? discussed then with Anthony Davidson, who's joined me in the commentary box for today's event.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Let's hope for some good racing today as well. Can't know at this point how competitive the teams are relative to each other, but hopefully nobody's able to run and hide. We want to see these drivers pushing to the limit all the way.
Alright then. So race strategy is pretty straightforward in these games now. What with the tyre rules being abolished, that's just a matter of yeah, trying to go out there, secure the best result for the team and for us. Let's get into it.
But got the broadcast safety car feature on. Perez leads the field away. I'm being robbed of a P6 start.
And everyone's on the mediums.
Shock.
Horror.
I mean, look at that. Look at Yuki up in P7.
That's true, actually.
I didn't realise little
Best
Yuki
of
was
the rest.
up there. P7 predicted pit stop strategies. Yeah. That's not even my strategy that I selected. I guess it is. It's a lap 11 to 14. But
Well,
it is within that window.
strategy.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Oh, there'll probably be a safety car at some point. So. There'll definitely be a safety
How
car.
have
at
I
some
ended up in a McLaren sandwich from the start of this race?
Because you're called a cussing cheat.
No, I'm sorry that I couldn't avoid
Because you're a
a
crashing
car
cheat.
in the middle of the circuit. Stroll, and he's starting last anyway. What's this? Anyway, we start on the same row of the grid.
We do.
Let's see where we'll finish. Here we go, season 1, round 1. Lights out. And the way I don't go.
Oh no, I've had a really bad spot. It's not gone well.
Oh dear.
It's had no traction. That's not the best start, but we'll make up for it.
Oh, get off me! Norris!
Oh, there's been another crash. You also. Oh no! Oh no! It's not gone well.
Restart. Let's
Just quit the main menu.
yeah, we'll just edit this out.
Okay, yeah, sure. This didn't happen.
This didn't happen.
Oh my god.
Nothing happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Nothing to see here. Are you...
Yay, we're back for the first attempt of the race.
Yes. Definitely.
This is definitely the first time we're loading into the race. That's Saudi Arabia.
Well, it beats last with no front wing.
What do you mean? That didn't happen.
Sorry, that didn't happen, yes.
Yeah, this is the first time we're seeing Perez
It's the
pull
first
away
time, yes,
from
Perez,
for the formation
yeah.
lap.
Would you like to see the thing again?
Right, here we go then. The formation lap is underway.
Okay, never mind. Perez leads us away then on the formation lap for the first round of our co-op career mode, the first attempt of our co-op career mode. Nothing happened. Seeing this for the first time. Such beautiful camera angles, don't you agree, Natty?
Yeah, definitely.
Very
The first time
pretty
seeing these
camera
new
angles.
camera angles as well.
I really enjoy this looking back at the driver as well as it comes
Yes,
to the
the
grid.
first time I've seen myself.
It does look very good.
Which ones have got it horribly wrong?
No one got anything horribly wrong, Crafty. What are you talking about? No one's gotten anything wrong.
There we go, the McLaren sandwich.
As it will be by the time we get to turn.
Don't spin from the start.
Shut up. It didn't happen. Oh dear.
Yeah, we still got to do
dear.
25 laps.
Yeah, we do.
Anyway, Stroll the plum lines up in last after giving me a 5-place grid penalty. And here we go for the first time for season 1, round 1, 5 red lights. I wasn't ready for that.
What the hell? I almost spun it. Oh, I now have an audio glitch as well.
Lovely. Around the outside of everyone. Love to see it.
I've fallen back to P15. Oh, Bottas and Norris getting very up close and personal. Norris in the wall. Gasly infested. Vettel, oh my goodness me, this is going to end in disaster. Vettel goes to the outside on Magnussen now. They're going wheel to wheel into turn 22. Oh, this can't end well. Gasly going slowly. This could give us an opportunity. On the button once again. Can we use our straight line speed advantage to go round the outside of the Alpha Tower? He squeezes us to the wall. But look at how much straight line speed we have now. Oh, Gasly coming back at us. Vettel moving in the braking zone. Gasly to the inside with 3 wide round the outside of absolutely everybody.
Oh,
and it's worked. Oh, it's worked. Gasly's still there. We're going past Magnussen now on the outside into turn number 1, and we're back into P12. Oliver, hang on, we're still 3 wide. Oh, and Magnussen, Gasly fires one on the inside. Oh my goodness me. I'm still in P12. What a final sector.
Sainz and Russell have almost taken each other out.
What on earth? Pulled out of the DRS range, but just managed to stay in it. Straight line speed advantage is really coming in clutch here.
Oopsie.
Oh, and Natty's in the wall! Oh no! You moron! Natty!
Oh my god. Is that a restart?
For God's sake! Right, first
Oh.
time watching the angles.
Oh, did the
This is
setup
such
reset?
so
Oh dear.
balls.
Oh.
Oh, no! No, they did last time, because I didn't go in and change my setup last time, and we were, yeah, I still had my straight line speed stuff.
Okay.
But I think it's still saved from, like, qualifying. Anyway, that's not relevant right now. We're, you know, first time seeing
I mean,
this
yeah,
coming
first
to the
time
grid.
choosing the setup.
Yeah. Really nicely done, Codemasters, on this sequence of the grid. Really nice seeing it for the first time as well.
Yeah. The first time seeing myself line up on the grid in the McLaren sandwich once again.
Yes, yes. All very good.
You don't spin off the start, and I would expect.
Can you not spin on lap 2, please? Yeah, we'll make an agreement. Yeah, it's fine.
Makes sense.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
just both time traction.
Third time's the charm. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, Stroll up to the grid slot for the first time. First time seeing the 5 red lights for season 1, round 1. Let's go, go, go!
What the hell is the... Oh, I just can't get a good start in this game to save my career. Oh, I've been hit from behind.
We got down.
No, I don't
Thank
think
God for
so.
that. Oh, Norris,
What
please.
in the world?
Don't touch me. Thank you.
Alright then, so once again, these are the... Oh, someone's gone wide, someone's gone off. Oh, that's Bottas!
Saudi Arabia, what I'm learning is Saudi Arabia is one of those tracks where if you try and banter it, you can have fun, but you can't have fun in the same way you can banter at Monza. Because you'll end up in the wall.
Yes, you will just die of death. Go on, Lando.
Oh, it's 2 by 2, Hamilton and Russell holding each other up. Lovely stuff. They're still going wheel to wheel. Oh, the 2 Mercedes drivers. Oh, look at Alonso sending one on the inside. Couldn't quite make the move stick. We now got a good run on little Yuki Tsunoda. We pull over to the outside. Give us space. Going for a move down the inside. Ah, still wheel to wheel. Squeeze him off the track. And get P8. Well, I say off the track. He backed out. Oh, Norris almost put himself in the wall and tried to go for it around the outside of Tsunoda. Oh, Hamilton's taken us. Oh, is it Alonso?
Wait,
the
what?
Mercedes has no front wing.
Okay, yeah. Things are very slow here.
Oh, Alonso's got damage. No.
Oh my goodness me, it's pandemonium up in front.
It's carnage up in front.
Hamilton's
We
the
now go
pits.
to the outside of George Russell after both Mercedes coming together. then taking out my teammate.
Oh, it's a half dive bomb from absolutely nowhere on Magnussen. Made it work.
Now up into P5, but commiserations for Fernando.
You know when you have to take like avoiding action and it turns into an overtaking move?
Yeah.
That's what just happened to me. Especially in an eventful opening round here.
Very, very eventful. How can you not like and subscribe?
Exactly. We bring you so much action.
NDM Gaming and Monkey Seat Media. Drop a like,
yeah.
follow, subscribe.
All that good stuff.
All aboard
And-
the X90G train.
Oh yeah, you're holding up a bit of a train here, lad. Let me tell you something.
Slowest engine on the grid.
Oh my god, oh my... I have no front end. I actually just have no front end anymore.
Bye, Russell. Actually, it's not gaining as much as I thought.
Yeah, the Mercedes isn't that quick in a straight line.
Oh, get off me!
Oh, it's not happened again, is it?
No, it's just touching my side pods. So I'd be
Driving there.
concerned that my delta's has gone from 7/10 to 1.7 seconds.
Well, they've just gone side by side for the entirety of Sector 1. And it basically slowed everybody else down. And so I got past Bottas, and now up behind my teammate. Taking it nice and cautiously with the curbs there. DRS flies open once again as you head up now towards the final corner. Norris looking to make a move on Tsunoda up in front. Can he make it work? Tsunoda pops out to go for a move on Russell. Russell goes wide. We're going round the outside of our
my
teammate
God.
there for a second. And now Tsunoda and Russell side by side. It's a drag race down towards turn number 1. It's absolute, just everything's hitting the fan. Now Norris up the inside of Russell into turn 1. Can he make that work on the Mercedes? It's Brit versus Brit. Russell gets out of shape. Russell gets overtaken by the McLaren. George Russell having an absolute shocker in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. He's been overtaken by an Alpha Tauri, which is now pulling away. Norris goes through. We're up next to try and make our way past the man from Kings Lynn.
My leaderboard is going crazy because Leclerc and Perez are battling and Sainz as well. And then there's Tsunoda, Russell, Norris changing. I'm the only one who's staying stationary.
As I have a DRS, negating on Russell. Look at the straight line speed advantage. Look at this. They're just blasting past the Mercedes in towards turn number 1. There's even a competition there. And we go up now into P8 behind Norris. He's also trying to get past Tsunoda. But the straight line speed advantage that we have right now is just simply disgusting. My best lap time's come out to 24.1. Like seconds.
Yeah, same. 21.8.
That's broken. As we now have a DRS open once again in our pursuit of our teammate. Oh, Tsunoda goes wide. That's a gift. Oh, and he's nearly taken us out.
Go on, Yuki!
That's
Kill
a
him.
gift. And now we go through as well, up into P7. It's McLaren 7th and 6th. As we get the information about our pit window openings shortly, but both me and Lando getting past the AlphaTauri there when it really did matter.
Fancy seeing you on the leaderboard.
Hello.
My teammate's into the pits again. I think Russell must have damage because I saw
He
2
must
plates
do.
flying from when he hit Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yes, one of them was Alonso's, but I was certain it was Russell's. I thought both Mercedes got damage.
I was gonna say, then he must have some kind of... When I asked Mark, he didn't have any damage, so that's the thing.
He
He
could
didn't
have
say
side
that, oh, the
pod
car
damage.
behind has got... True. True. Although how? This car doesn't have any side pod.
I might have taken a slight knock with the barrier.
Damage. As McLaren pull me in.
It's only small. I'm gonna do it. It could drop me into a juicy battle with yourself.
It probably will, to be fair. I'm losing a lot of time on this outlet. Having to use some of the battery powers just to try and...
Gap was 5 seconds before we pit, and it's going to take an extra 5 seconds to put a new wing on. Let's do it.
It'll be a juicy battle. Me with the straight line speed. You with the cornering speed.
Move it to new wing. This could be close.
coming around the final corner.
I've been held! I've been held! Oh my god!
It's not gone to plan. I could jump Norris here.
Oh, it's a
Has the
9-second pit
undercut
stop.
actually worked?
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres?
That was the
Oh, there
worst.
goes Norris out onto the track. I come out in P6 then. Natty just behind in P7.
I got held by Tsunoda, Norris, and Vettel.
Oh dear.
I can't afford to make any mistakes as well because I'm going to have Russell right behind me. Oh. I've nearly blown
Pushing
up.
hard.
I've nearly blown up. Yeah, I lost a second there. Jesus.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I blew up. No damage or anything.
Okay.
Massive tank slapper.
You can't really do anything though. The car's so slow in a straight line.
Yellow
Oh,
flags.
yellows. Oh,
Is that
no, it's
Lando Norris?
Norris is out! Oh, he's covering me in smoke and I can't see where I'm going. Oh, and
Oh,
he's...
no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Norris!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. You're not really fine, but you just can't get angry because they would never understand.
Oh dear, have you got damage?
Yes.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh, it's
What
all
a
falling apart
plum.
at McLaren. This is the chance that I needed. The miracle that Otmar was praying for on the pit wall. Oh
Yes,
god, that
we're
was...
gonna get our elbows out now.
What colour? What's the damage?
Yellow.
Okay.
Oh, slightly darker yellow.
Mhm.
Which
Is
makes
it
corners like this
Pirelli
quite
yellow?
difficult. Slightly darker.
I'm just happy to sit behind you for a minute.
Shut up.
Wait for the DRS and kill you. I was going to go through that corner flat out, but I had no idea where you two were. You were both on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I can either storm through on the right, or I can be smart about this because you're going to go to the right. So we'll go around Norris. It's good and ugly with the AI.
Oh, and Russell's just sent it down the inside of me like a plum.
Oh.
What a plum.
They had it look like a 5-6 result for McLaren until Norris blew up.
And then blew me up. Like a plum. I've got more
I'm
damage
guessing
now.
this is going to
Thanks
stay
to,
out.
well, thanks to Russell, I've now got even more damage.
Was that Magnussen behind you?
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is
There's
going to stay out.
an 11-second gap back to Vettel. If I pit now, I'm not going to make that time,
No,
am I?
no.
I can still get some points.
That was a brown trouser moment. No, I've been doing that all race. The rear end just snapping. Rear downforce, I think, certainly needs to be applied to this Alpine. Because here comes Russell. Going to the outside. No. No.
Yes.
There's contact. Some slight wheel banging. Oh, and that 20 of 25. It's been a very eventful opening start to the co-op season.
It definitely has. Oh my god, it's got no front end anymore. And so the damage isn't too bad. I can stay out with it, but I am doing a lot of corner cussing.
Oh my.
Come on, be smart about this, K-Mag.
No.
Oh, he's dived it down the inside of me in the banked corner. You crazy.
My god, Russell. What is it? What are you doing, man? This is not. I'm not going to finish this race.
These AI are crazy.
There's a madman behind me. Oh, look at Tsunoda! The speed from Yuki!
Oh wow, he's overtaken Russell.
Oh, he's got down my inside! Ah! Ah! I do not feel comfortable!
Yes.
Russell's don't make it 3 wide. Oh, Yuki's brake checked me! He's just parked it on the apex. We're gonna have a go back at him with the DRS into turn 1. He's gone defensive, but we send it on the inside. Get it slowed down in time. Here goes Russell. Tsunoda squeezing me to the wall. This is why he's my mighty teammate. He's had a bit of a snap. You could still get P5.
I could still get P5. Oh no. Oh no, this is just, oh god. This is getting really bad now.
DRS to pull us back in it. Here we go. Let's not blow up. Here we go, DRS once again, down the back straight. Using what's left of our overtake to the outside of Tsunoda. Come on. Oh, he sent it back on the inside. Still wheel to wheel. It's a drag race to the line if it were to be the final lap. Here comes Russell. It's 3 wide in the run down towards turn 1. Tsunoda in the middle. Oh, this can't work. Oh, it's tight. It's close. It's wonderful. We're still wheel to wheel with Russell. Into 3. Late on the brakes. We get up into P5. Oh my days. I pooed! No! I pooed! Oh, Russell was trying to go wheel to wheel through the final twisty straight.
There's now all Max and the DRS open. Hamilton's there now as well.
Here comes Russell. There's one overtaking opportunity, one corner. We hug the inside wall. Russell to the outside.
I am deploying all of my overtakes to defend from Magnussen and Hamilton. Hamilton now on the outside. Hamilton on the track around the outside. Oh, and wheel to wheel. It's the final corner. Magnussen goes to the outside. We keep it nice and pinned to the wall. Hamilton's going to get... Oh, no, he's had a bit of oversteer. Here comes Hamilton. It's a drag race to the line for 8th position. Who gets it? It's going to be us by less than a 10th of a second.
Wow.
What? And somehow we hang on to P8.
I'm still alive.
What?
My trousers are still clean.
Mine definitely aren't. What on earth?
Well, Max takes a dominant win. He's still sat in the car. But what a race, what an end to the race.
Oh my god. What a race. What a race.
That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Now, if that doesn't deserve a subscribe
and a like and 10 million subscribers,
then I don't know what does. But look at those finishing margins at the end between myself and Russell, yourself and Magnussen.
Yeah, there's Hamilton. There's Hamilton on the line, like less than a 10th.
Hamilton, sorry, yeah.
Literally half a 10th.
3/10 separating myself and Tsunoda.
That is just
2/10
disgraceful.
separating you and Magnussen. Wow, that was crazy, insane. All with the help of a blown up McLaren and a damaged front wing.
It was looking so good at one stage.
Not gonna lie, I thought my chances of P5 were over when I pitted. I was behind you guys, but then you blew up.
I'm still not forgiving Norris. Causing a crash in our first race together as teammates. I mean, we had P5 and P6 like on lock, like it was locked down. And then he just pooed everywhere. Oh, well, that's going to be the end of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. That was actually quite fun in the end.
That was really, really entertaining.
And no safety cars.
No safety cars.
Which is also really weird.
I think it's time for some potential upgrades.
Oh yes, we're going to Australia next, are we?
Oh yeah.
Yes, we are. Australia. Where I don't think I'll benefit from the same straight line speed as before. That was fun though, it's the first time I've actually been able to out-drag the AI on this game.
Yeah, I mean, had that been before the patch, then I would have been nowhere in
Oh,
the race.
oh yeah, there's absolutely no way.
I could at least keep up with Norris and Sonoda. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye to you and talk to my viewers whilst they do some personal upgrades.
Alright.
Well then, having said that, there are no possible upgrades I don't think I can do. It's just nice not to hear TOUSSAINT speak anymore. Although he's in the marketing, not sure what he's doing in the marketing. But let's see, if we could do any upgrades. Let's have a look. We could do some rear downforce. Now, we do need some rear downforce. And that would be nice for Australia. Imola as well, coming up next. We can try and rush it on. But I don't really want to... Do I want to risk it with rear downforce? Let's do it. Let's try and rush that on for the next race. I'm going to head back over to see what's happening.
Sets up, so we'll also add a front downforce package as well, as the car was a little bit understeery for my liking, so we'll put one of those on. And after that, we don't have enough resource points to afford another upgrade, so what we'll do is we'll go and skip forward. I don't know if Natty is ready to skip forward also. Let's see. Yes, he is, so we'll skip forward a bit till the second, when we have got our improved...
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process.
Lovely stuff, all the updates. Well, the first update going onto the car, that is what we love to see. I did have a little peep back over into the other chat, but TOUSSAINT doesn't need to know about that. He's doing some front downforce upgrades. We have got one front downforce upgrade going on in time for hopefully the Australian Grand Prix. Oh no, Australian Grand Prix was, the front downforce was for Imola. But can we get these two upgrades rushed on for Australia? We want to see green, green, green. Please, please. Oh, TOUSSAINT's paused it. He's paused it. Maybe something's failed. 500 resource points. Can we spend it on anything? No, we can't. We're going to wait for the chassis. We're going to do the practice programs in Imola. And we'll get those on the car. Now we're just going to wait to see if TOUSSAINT's ready to fast forward ahead. And yes, they both go on. Two rushed upgrades going onto the car in time for Australia. And look at that, we are ahead of Alfa Romeo and we are miles ahead of McLaren. Beautiful stuff. Okay, the standings then after round one, nothing much has changed. It's going to be the same as it was after the race. So Max Verstappen leading the way with the fastest lap as well. Maximum points for him. But look at those 10 crucial points. 6 points ahead of TOUSSAINT. He's in the mud. McLaren's in the mud. 1 DNF for their team. 0 for us. And look at that. We're now the 4th fastest car on the R&D. And we're going to be challenging, bringing the fight to Mercedes and Alfa Romeo. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful day, rest of the evening, or good morning to wherever you're watching this in the world. And I'll see you next time for the Australian Grand Prix, where we're going to beat McLaren once again. Goodbye.